Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Dawn. Let's wait till about halfway through the month and then we can head to Threshold. Again, I'm not sure exactly when we need to go there, but I'm going to aim for the 15th. Becoming a dragon. A mysterious wanderer who calls herself a dragon scion is asking the commander for help. She claims that her heritage grants her the ability to transform into a true dragon, but to do so, she needs to track down an evil dragon, kill it, eat its heart, and wash herself in its hot blood. The young woman will need supplies and possibly a number of loyal allies. So assist the wanderer will get the Dragon Slayer's Adventure Decree, adds 12,500 finance points. Talk the maiden out of it. Young talented general is recruited. Send worthy knights with the wanderer. Campaign against the Dragon Decree. Recruitment growth is for trainable cavalry units reduces by 50% for 15 days. One silver dragon is recruited at the commander's headquarters. Or teach the wanderer the Dragon Slayer's craft. Raising a Dragon Slayer Decree. Add 7,500 finance points. Provides a gift for Greybore. Greater Frost Dragonbane Hand Axe. Sure. Greybore, who has some experience in killing dragons, has agreed to teach the wanderer his trade, but it will take time. An epidemic of secrets. A strange disease is afflicting the soldiers. Mouths grow under the victim's skin and whisper various secrets related to the events happening in the army. The healers claim that with each secret, the health of the victim deteriorates. So order the healers to save everyone. All generals gain +1 level to the reduction of losses feat, which we've seen before. Or kill the sick, adds 9,000 leadership experience points. We'll cure everybody. The best healers did everything to cure the poor people. Their efforts paid off. The epidemic was stopped, and now the Crusade is better prepared for sudden outbreaks of disease. Fantastic. Not too worried about this, because this doesn't really matter. So I don't need to wait that out. Wouldn't mind doing this, but it's also not important, so let's head to Threshold. I think that's all we got left. We'll double check our quest log, but again, fairly certain that's all that's left. Sorry if you guys could hear that. I had to move my microphone a little bit and it screeched at me. Oh yeah. New idea. I would like to finish that quest. The Storyteller's quest you can't finish until you enter Threshold itself. You have to grab the last Elven note, then leave Threshold and talk to him about it. And hopefully I found all of them. I'm pretty sure that I have. Oh, do we have to... Oh, my desk is making a lot of noise today. I think we have to do this in order to max out logistics. Oh, shucks. So I'm pretty sure this is the correct month for the secret ending. If I wait to do this, I'll have to wait an entire year in-game. Which I can do. I mean, we're not on a time limit. I don't know if I'm going to click skip day that many times. I don't remember if I've done this before or not, if I maxed out all the stats. I'm not actually sure what to do. I think we'll just go to Threshold. The stats aren't that important, it's just for an achievement. And some extra dialogue, of course. It's a little unfortunate that the timing worked out that way.
I'll take care of it.
Now that'll do. Loot doesn't actually matter at this point. We'll double check with the storyteller before we head out.
I'm always ready. Follow if you dare.
Alright, so we need to go over to... the last barrier bastion. Alright, threshold. It's the fifth. Let's wait an extra day. I'm not... Again, I don't remember... How much harm or good did the hags protecting the village do for those people? Can we ever know? I condemn them, but I think they are still better than demons. After Winter Sun, nothing would surprise me. The scary part is that those poor people got off lightly. I went to the 16th, because it might be just past the middle of the month. And I read it a long time ago. I could look it up. That'd be the smart thing to do. I will be fine. If I don't get it, it's fine. Alright, Threshold. An ancient fortress and prison where Sarkorians kept those with a talent for magic. This is the place where Rilu Vorlesh opened the initial rift, the beginning of the World Wound. Threshold is the beating heart of the Abyss on Galarian. We're gonna rip it out of its chest. Another thing I've been split about is whether or not to include inevitable excess in this playthrough. It's not technically your character.
After breaking the blockade of the demon armies and defeating Discari, the Crusade forces close in on the Threshold Fortress. The place where 100 years ago, the first rift between the planes was opened. The place where this story will end.
They're coming. They're getting closer with the commander himself marching at the head. Let them come. It's been long since any brave fools challenged me, the mighty Karemzada. I'll tear them to shreds along with their commander. Well, we're gonna buff up.
Move.
Unimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Rely on me. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Magritium Turinos. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana. Magritium Turinos. Inimosi Travisi. Amranda. Inimosi Travisi.
No reason to pause.
Lend you my aid. Aborane Sendes. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Aborane Sentes. Aborane Sendes. Aborane Sentes. Aborane Sendes. Inimosi Travisi. Amranda. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Stagioni Savidur. Stagioni Savidur. Stagioni Savidur. Stagioni Savidur. Stagioni Savidur.
He actually put Death Ward again on Obrig.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Actually, it would be better to have her have the Hand of the Martyr. Because Socio putting Death Ward on somebody gives them extra armor class, and she doesn't need the armor class as much. Obrig does, since he's on the front line.
Did the world just forget me?
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Unimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana. Sono Daniam. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Amronda Gratior.
Don't mind me.
I'll be sweet for my task. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Sorry about that. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my desk is making more noise than usual.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayanam. 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 Ona Adayanam.
Worash. Na, hey, ora, 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 na, hey, ora.
Alright.
I'm off.
This is a really fun area. As we march through, all of our allies from the playthrough that have survived based off our decisions show up to help us. Hell Knights, Whole Room,
resolve.
Still fight.
Disappear.
Fall.
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you?
I will
Why not
bring
both?
down the divine wrath.
Let me
Yeah,
help.
not too shabby.
I do what I must.
Do have to be careful sending over again. That's Char, I believe. Irabeth and Evia.
Send my dream.
And for this fight, once again, use one of these.
Distract them from me.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Into the fray! The inheritor, guide my blade!
I'm gone.
A bright future awaits us.
The world has suffered enough.
Yeah, it's a really neat gauntlet. I just like the culmination of all your allies coming together to help in the final battle. Just a fun trope. And it's rarely the same each time because, again, it's based off of your decisions and who survived, and there's a lot of variation to it. Your Mythic allies? Oh man, the Legend Mythic path has the best.
Follow if you dare.
Circumstance? Sorry. Mine went blank. I'm the flame. Let the dark withdraw, for I am coming. That's, Nyla, whatever her name is. Lance. Nistra. The storyteller who's here.
Time to share your treasures. Cover me, all right?
You should have run! This will hurt!
You are beyond redemption.
The light, take you!
Begone, fiend.
It's not like we need this loot, but I'm not gonna leave it behind.
My will is resolute.
Patrizio Turinos!
Abadar preserve us mortals who stand in the way of chaos. There's Arsino. And Galfrey.
They are the darkness.
I will fight to the last breath.
Don't let them take for us while I try to take care of these swarms from a distance.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Distract them from me.
Fall!
Die already.
Don't hold back! Strike!
I will help
I'm
where I
the
Goddess
can.
protects us.
Where else would I be?
I do what I must.
So, Legend Mythic Path. All of the advisors, so how we have Targona. All the advisors show up for every Mythic Path. And
I'm gone.
it's awesome. So purge this land of your corruption demons, much like the commander purged my spirit. Well, you guys are in for a world of hurt. Let's do it.
Time to share your treasures.
Oh man. That spell's pretty awesome.
I will resist.
Into the fray! In the holy light! Done!
A dear guest on my doorstep. Please do come in. You have been long awaited.
Really opens her arms like a welcoming host. The gesture doesn't seem feigned. We feel a strange, menacing tension behind it, like the echo of a nervous chuckle that was never uttered. The wound in her chest pulsates with a red glow. I can feel the madness radiating from you, Arilu. What has changed since the last time we met?
Nothing at all.
The witch answers, glaring at you with her glowing crimson eyes. Have the courage to meet me in the flesh. Stop with your games.
There will be no more games, trust me. And I definitely won't run. There is too much at stake. The path to your souls and the world wound's healing demands my death. The accursed threshold prison where everything began must be where everything comes to an end. So I invite you in once again. Cross this threshold. I'll be waiting for you in the heart of the fortress, in the place where the wound was opened.
We do it my way.
So wait. Speak to our companions. The sword of valor is fluttering in the wind triumphantly. This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. Alright, so I'll speak to all my companions. Well, sorry, to all the NPCs besides my companions. Alright, this is part of the secret ending as well. The artifact, created by years of hard work of the servants of Pelura and the efforts of the finest spellcasters of the Crusade, glows with a mysterious light. Starlight Astrolabe seems to be looking forward to the hour when it can release its power and unleash it on the demons. Awaken the artifact. It's time to clear the sky over Threshold.
It's time to act! Follow if you dare.
Today light will prevail. There's no other way. With his head thrown back, Adventure Captain Hyler grimly looks at the Threshold Fortress. It's all that stuff that has tormented our Avestan for a century sprawled out of this dump. Raise this place to the very foundation, Commander. Why did you come? As a man of honor, I could not stay away. I've been at war with demons my whole life. If there's anything I could do for you in the last battle, I'm ready to risk my head. What can you do for our army? I'm going to strengthen your unit with a couple of experienced mercenaries for the coming assault. Either that, or you need to train your comrades in new combat tactics. I can help you with both. It's good that you're here. If in the upcoming battle you need a pair of sleek fighters, let me know. Some of my comrades are real ruffians.
Commander, you promised us victory when it seemed impossible, and you did not let us down. Doing the impossible is your specialty. You have led us here, to the very gates of the enemy's lair. Now we will end this century-long nightmare once and for all.
Airbeth's gaze, burning with intensity, surveys the walls of the demon citadel.
You're so good at toppling fortresses by now, you can almost keep time by it. The Grey Garrison, Dresden, and now Threshold. So are we coming up on noon or midnight on the commander clock? Doesn't matter. The bards can settle that one. It's the hour of your triumph.
Anevia chuckles. So much time has passed since we first met. Do you remember our first meeting?
Of course. It was a long time ago now, but it's not the kind of thing you forget. I was almost buried alive. If it wasn't for you and Sela, my skull would be lying in some cave right now with only rats for company.
It was unforgettable. That attack on the Grey Garrison was the last desperate push, the last hope of holding the city when it seemed only a miracle could save us. We would have died there. But you and Anevia leapt out of the ground, and then miracles began to happen.
How would you rate our chances of winning?
We have a chance. And that's a far sight better than how things stood not so long ago. Of course, it's too early to celebrate. We've still got a battle to fight, the likes of which we've never seen before. But I think you can pull it off.
With you leading us, those monsters should be worrying about their chances of escaping with their lives.
Airbeth bares her sharp teeth in a wide, fierce grin. What are you going to do after we win?
Personally, I'm going to be doing a big pile of nothing. For a month, or maybe 2. Irabeth too. Wheedling, blackmail, violence. I'll stop at nothing to drag her away on her first ever vacation.
Whatever you say, I can see surrender as my only option.
Airbeth holds up her hands, laughing. Alright, it's time to finish this.
We've waited so long for this. Onward to victory!
Lead on, Commander.
This endeavor rushes toward its conclusion. I wish to speak with you.
The Queen greets you with one direct look.
To be honest, I almost stopped believing that I would live to see this moment. It has been at least 50 years since I stopped hoping and believing it could happen. And yet, here we are, at the entrance to Threshold. All thanks to you.
She brings a hand to her face for a moment in a gesture that looks slightly awkward.
The proximity of victory has made me think about something I have not even been able to imagine for the last 80 years or so. About what happens to me next. About my life after we triumph.
She looks away for a few moments. When she raises her eyes to you again, they are filled with a mixture of anxiety and hope. She falters.
Mendev expects me to remain on the throne, to help rebuild the country after the war. But I no longer wish to rule. I wish to share my life with the person who has made my heart flutter again after so many years.
She falters again. A treacherous blush touches her cheeks. Hope they mean her face.
I love you. And I am sorry that I denied my feelings and unintentionally hurt you and me both. But now, on the eve of our victory, I ask you to let me stand beside you in this battle. Let me join you in Threshold and help you defeat the World Wound. And after that, let me remain beside you, wherever you are and wherever you go.
You want to join my party?
Our After all the things I've said, I cannot just let you go into the final battle all alone.
Galfrey nods, smiling. And you leave Mendev just like that.
I care deeply about my country, but my time is past. I am a symbol of war, not a symbol of peace. And I venture that I deserve to live the rest of my long, long life the way I want. If, of course, you want the same.
She looks into your eyes earnestly.
And still, I cannot help but hope that it is not Dayren Arende who becomes my successor.
I have a request. When we win, the ward stones will no longer be needed. Whatever happens to me, free the angels imprisoned inside them.
You are right. I shall fulfill your request, although it will be difficult. No one in Mendev knows the sacrifice that the creation of the ward stones demanded. The stones themselves are seen as a symbol of hope and safety. To destroy them would be akin to dismantling the fortress walls around Mendev's cities. It will provoke suspicion and panic, even if the demons are defeated by that time. But the angels have done their duty and should be freed. Therefore, should we win, I shall carry out your request, even if it means losing the people's trust.
I love you, Galfrey. Join me in this final battle, and after, be with me always and forever. A maelstrom of emotion sweeps over Galfrey's face. She pales, then blushes, bites her lip, then takes a resolute step forward and kisses you. Eagerly, almost greedily, as if trying to make up for all those years of sustaining herself on duty alone. When she pulls back from you, you see tears glittering in her eyes.
I love you. I thought I was no longer capable of that feeling. Well, look at me now, standing and blushing before you like a slip of a girl. We have one last battle ahead of us, and then my duty will be done. I shall be free to be with you.
He presses her whole body against you, then steps back. Lead us. We've been waiting for this for so long. The victory. May you stand strong before the corruption of the abyss. Yodov stands frozen. It is unclear whether he is listening closely to the sounds coming from the fortress, contemplating something, or just dozing. Upon hearing your footsteps, he respectfully ducks his head. Commander, how did you end up right in the thick of battle? Storyteller smiles softly. This is not my first battle, Commander. I know how to defend myself. The thunder of a fight has never stopped me from getting into another adventure. I've come to witness great things, and some unsightly demons will not dare to get in my way. Will you help us in battle? A blind man is hardly what you'll need when storming a fortress. I'll stay here, among the soldiers guarding the gates against uninvited guests. If you manage to seize any artifacts whose nature you wish to know, bring them to me, and I'll read their stories. That's a clue that you should bring the notes back out afterwards. You're not trapped in the fortress once you enter. What do you think lies ahead for me? My gift is useless here. This story is yet to be written, and the quill is in your hands, Commander. I appreciate you coming here, right to the heart of the fight. How could I miss a story like this? I wish to witness it, and I'll listen to the retelling in years to come. We took only the essentials in this assault, and were forced to leave the Prestidigitator golem behind. Can you use your magic to transport it here? If it makes it any easier to complete your mission, Commander, I will do so gladly. Well, may not make it easier, but... Arsino casts a disapproving glance at the fortress. The demons have completely neglected the fortifications here. They are in complete disarray. However, this plays right into our hands. What are you doing here? I fulfill my duty to Abadar, of course. I'm not afraid of chaos, so I go to a world of savagery and grief to bring the light of civilization, law, and order. Can you help me with something before the attack? As before, I can help you cast the necessary spells. If you wish to recuperate, I'll make sure that your rest is not disturbed. I'm glad that you're with us. Abadar keep you, Commander. I see that you brought the altar of Abadar here to the threshold. The Crusader army needs protection from the corruption of the Abyss, as do you, Commander. I'm deeply flattered that the privilege of granting such protection has been given to me and my god. I need to catch my breath. Rest, Commander. Hard battle lies ahead. We'll make the correct meal. Demon Slayer soup. How fitting. Alright, well I'm going to call it here, and next time, we'll speak with our companions, say our farewells. I'll also speak with our angel companions. And enter the Threshold Fortress. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.